Good evening and welcome to the Staffordshire-Worcestershire Canal. Yesterday was a working day, however I still managed to get some fishing in. Just a very short video on that occasion though. I did have more of an extended blog entry as far as the written content is concerned, and as always you can check that out on my website. Back to a few more video clips tonight though. I'm after perch, they are my favourite species and I'm feeling confident. First cast, first fish, and it's a small perch. Great though, aren't they, whatever the size. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. A small roach, it's normally the other way round. You get these first and then the perch move in. Back to the perch. Still small. I'll tell you what though, I go every day, pretty much, and you're not going to catch big fish every time you go out, are you? And the key, as we know, as anglers, is to enjoy it whatever we catch. In fact, the key, I would say, going even further than that, is to enjoy our sessions even when we don't catch something at all. This is the biggest so far. Still a small perch though. I did use the net for the first time since I've been here, about 20 minutes maybe. That's an encouraging sign, as long as the trend is upward, of course. I'm coming towards the end of the session now. I'm still fishing, watching the float out there. I haven't needed the landing net in the sense that I've had big fish. I've just used it on a couple of occasions as a precaution really, so that I can net the fish as opposed to lifting it out of the water and coming off. But I've enjoyed it, I've said that already, and of course it is a drum that I bang on a regular basis and talk about not needing the net. There's a small roach there. Certainly haven't used it for those, just for a couple of perch. But it is about enjoyment. That's the important thing when you're fishing, and I've certainly done that. I've been listening to S4C as well while I've been angling. I've been learning Welsh for quite a while now, and so I'm hardly a beginner. Dwi dal angen ymarfer a gwella siarad Cymraeg. If you speak Welsh, then I do need to practice and improve speaking the language, but I enjoy it. I remember when I learned Dutch, started to learn Dutch, I was way back in my 20s then. I worked in an upholstery company. We didn't have the internet or access to stuff like we do today, and the company I worked for made top quality furniture, and we sold to the Netherlands, and they used to send a lorry over on a weekly basis to pick up furniture. And well, the first time the drivers came, I knew they were coming, and I spoke to them in Dutch. They were really surprised. And then what they started to do was to bring me magazines. So every week I had a big batch of magazines and newspapers. And even now, of course, we perhaps don't have those in the way that we did before. We get a lot of stuff off the internet. So I used to sit down during my break at work, and then when I was at home as well, reading through the Dutch literature. Learn a language, it's great. And if you do, well, this is the day and age when it's certainly easier than it's ever been before. Right, unless I do catch another fish, it'll be over and out from me. So tot ziens, hwyl fawr.